Beloved ones, you may not be able to see it with your eyes, but something profound is changing within you. It's not just your thoughts or emotions that are in motion, but your energy, your aura, the frequency that surrounds and permeates your entire being. And when this transformation begins to happen, it touches every little piece of your life, revealing itself in subtle but powerful ways. It's as if you're starting to notice what was previously hidden, what has always been there, but had not yet been seen.
When a spiritual awakening begins to unfold, the aura becomes one of the first areas where this change manifests. It transforms, begins to vibrate in a new way, more sensitive, stronger, more connected to the truth of your soul. As your energy recalibrates, you enter a higher state of consciousness. But this process isn't always easy. Often, the change can be confusing, even painful. However, know that every step of this process is sacred and legitimate. Today, we're going to explore together 7 beautiful signs that indicate your aura is adjusting and that you are going through a deep spiritual awakening. These signs are not theories. They are real experiences, lived by many of us, or being lived right now. If you identify with any of them, I want you to know that you are not alone. And more importantly, you are not going crazy. You are simply changing. And with each transformation, you get closer to the most authentic version of yourself, the one that is aligned with your soul. Now, I invite you to take a deep breath and prepare to recognize these signs within yourself. Because you are on a path of evolution, and your aura is learning to reflect the greatness of your awakening. If any of these signs resonate with you, leave a comment below. I would love to hear what you are experiencing in this process and how you are connecting with this new phase of your journey. Let's walk this path together. As you dive deeper into this process of transformation, you will begin to notice signs indicating that your aura is indeed changing. These signs are not just fleeting feelings or intuitions, but real and profound manifestations of your spiritual evolution. Today, we'll explore the first signs that you are experiencing this vibrational shift. Sign 1. You feel drained around people who never used to affect you. There was a time when you could be anywhere, with anyone, without feeling anything physically. But now, something has changed. You enter certain environments or get close to some people, and suddenly you feel as if your energy is being drained. You might feel tired, irritated, or even overwhelmed without knowing exactly why. This is not a sign of weakness. It's your spiritual sensitivity intensifying. Your aura is now more refined and connected to different frequencies. You begin to perceive the energy of those around you, and not all energies are gentle or positive. Some are full of unresolved pain, anger, or spiritual confusion. Your soul now recognizes this and is protecting itself. This may feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary. You are moving away from what no longer supports you and drawing closer to what resonates with your truth. Sign 2. You begin to feel waves of emotion that are not yours. There are moments when a wave of emotion hits you without warning. It may be sadness, joy, or even an inexplicable calm. But the most curious thing is that you can't connect this emotion to any specific memory or thought. Sometimes you feel as though you're experiencing someone else's emotions or something collective. This is a clear sign that your aura is expanding, and you are tuning into the emotions of those around you, or even into ancestral or spiritual patterns that are undergoing healing. These sensations are not your responsibility to carry, but they are invitations to notice the energies around you. Your aura is learning to listen and reflect, not absorb. Remember, you're a mirror, not a sponge. Sign 3. Your sleep feels less restful but more symbolic. You close your eyes expecting to rest, but instead, you find yourself immersed in vivid dreams, symbolic landscapes, and intense sensations. You may wake up several times during the night, without knowing exactly why, or feel physically exhausted but emotionally stirred when you wake. This is not insomnia, dear being of light. This is your body and your aura, working while you sleep. Your spiritual centers, like your third eye and your heart, are opening during the night, adjusting to new frequencies and receiving messages and learnings. Your dreams are not random. They are initiations. During sleep, your soul is aligning, processing, and learning. This process may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Your aura is adjusting, and you are receiving what you need for your evolution. These signs can be intense and, at times, challenging, but they are natural manifestations of your spiritual awakening. Your aura is expanding, becoming more sensitive and more connected to the energies around you. Now, more than ever, you need to be gentle with yourself and learn how to care for your energy. This is a continuous learning process, and you are growing stronger each day. As you go deeper into this path of spiritual transformation, you'll begin to notice even more signs indicating that your aura is adjusting to reflect your deepest truth. As these signs intensify, you may feel like you're being guided towards something greater, something you might not fully understand yet, but that, deep down, you know is in tune with your evolution. Let's now explore these deeper signs that your spiritual journey is unfolding, leading you to new directions and new paths. Sign 4. Animals, children, and even strangers react to you differently. When your aura starts to change, the world around you begins to notice. Animals that used to be indifferent may now look at you for longer. Dogs may approach you calmly. Cats might seem more curious, and even birds may linger closer to you before flying away. Children may look at you with more attentive eyes, sometimes with curiosity, other times with an unexplainable comfort. Strangers may approach you and share something deeply personal without a clear reason. This has nothing to do with your appearance or your words, but with the energy you radiate. Your aura is more luminous, more truthful, and that vibration is felt by everyone around you. You don't need to speak to be heard. Your energy already says everything. Animals and children respond to the pure frequency of your essence, and even if you don't see it, they are recognizing this change in you. Sign 5. You begin to not tolerate noisy, artificial, or chaotic environments. Before, the noise of the city, group conversations, or the intense light of crowded places might have been easily ignored. But now, something inside you begins to resist those energies. Your body tenses up, your breathing becomes shallow, and you feel a deep need to withdraw from noisy or chaotic places. This is not weakness, but a manifestation of your aura, learning to reject everything that no longer resonates with your new frequency. Your sensitivity is more refined, and your energy is seeking peace, harmony, and alignment. It's as if your soul is tuning in to the softness of silence, nature, and tranquility. It's not that you've become fragile. On the contrary, you're becoming more refined, and this refined sensitivity is guiding you back to what is pure and true. Sign 6. You feel a deep need to change the direction of your life. There comes a moment when you wake up and realize you can't keep living the same way. Even if nothing around you has changed, you feel a growing need to do something different. What used to motivate you no longer has the same effect. What used to satisfy you now leaves you restless. This is not a sign of crisis, but an internal call for alignment. Your aura is now vibrating at a higher frequency, and it begins to pull you toward new paths. Deep questions arise. Who am I without all these roles and expectations? What is my purpose? This feeling of change can be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Your soul is calling you to a new path, and your aura is guiding you to make choices that align your life with your deepest truth. You might resist at first, but the discomfort of staying where you don't belong will soon outweigh the fear of the unknown. Transformation is approaching, and your aura is preparing the ground for something much greater. Sign 7. Your aura is becoming the guide of your journey. At this point, dear being of light, you begin to realize that your aura is not just a reaction to what's happening around you. It is a powerful tool, a guide that leads you where you need to go. As you align with your true essence, your energy begins to attract new opportunities, new people, and new paths. This is not coincidence. It's the strength of your aura, now clearer and stronger, creating space for you to align with your purpose. You are becoming more visible to the world, not through words, but through your energy. And the most beautiful part of all is that, as you connect with your truth, you also begin to illuminate the path for others. Now, I want you to deeply feel this truth. You are no longer who you were before. The awakening of your aura is the reflection of deep growth. It's not something to fear, but something to honor. You are on a divine journey, and every step you take brings you closer to the most authentic and powerful version of yourself. This awakening is not meant to isolate you, but to align you with your truth, to guide you toward a life full of purpose and light. If these signs resonated with you, I invite you to share your experiences in the comments. How has your aura been transforming? What changes have you been noticing within yourself? I would be very happy to read about what you are going through. And if this video touched your spirit, like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell for more messages like this. The world is waiting for you, and your aura is guiding you toward a radiant path.